Hello, this is Edwin from Think to Win, and this is my deck profile, just Lord Blaster. You guys already seen the deck in play during the match video, but I guess should put up the deck profile as well. For starter, I use Vanguard Brave, because obviously you want to search out your blaster so as fast as possible. Yeah, it's pretty nice card. Boost a blaster, and it can hit anything, even rear guard, and you can grab a blaster from deck. For the trigger lineup, I run one draw, 5 draw triggers. I was tempting to run 6 draw triggers instead, but right now I'm currently testing it with 5. I'm liking it so far. Because the deck doesn't have that much of draw power. Especially at the beginning of your Discolored Blaster's effect, you -2. That's why I'm running 5 draw triggers. Definitely don't want to run 12 critical, because with 12 criticals you're gonna run out of guards. So I run the 5 draws. It can also be 6, but I'm testing it with 5 right now. Obviously 4 crits and 3 more crits. Also possible to run 6 crit and 6 draws. Reason I don't run the Lou is because I can boost with this one, because it's 5k. And Lou is only 4k, so that's why I run the 5k critical triggers. And for the, of course, run 4 heal, because heals are good. Because they make you closer to winning instead of losing. Unless you want to run more crits, but not running heals is just kinda meh. I would always run heals. Next, for the Create 1 lineup, I run 3k. If you have Blaster Vanguard, this card becomes 10k, it gains 3k power when it attacks, so pretty much nice for rushing early game. And in late game, if you want to hit Crossroads or something else, this card's really good. I'm actually surprised that Shadow Paladins and Kagura didn't get theirs, but I guess since Majesty Lord Blaster's 12k, they got K. And Adrian, 3 Toypical. Reason I don't run 4 is because you don't want to ride this card, and a lot of times this card can be dead in your hand, so that's why I'm running only 3. For those you don't know, it's effect if you have another great 3 on the field, like you have 2, this one becomes a 9k booster, so Palamedes can hit for 22, Gay with this one can hit for 19, this boosting Maron can hit for 17 if you want to hit your opponent's Discolored Blaster. And obviously around 4 Marons, because 8k boosters are good. Especially like, if you compare these two, if I had to choose between these two, like I'd rather choose this one, because this one is a stable 8k, and this, if they kill my Great Tree Rear Guard, for example with Blaster Blade, this one only becomes 6k, so in general this one is better, or because it's the more consistent card out there compared to this one. And lastly I run 4 perfect cards, because blocking that Tyrannic Overlord, the end, Majesty Lord Blaster, Phantom Blaster Overlord, Azal, Duke, everything like that has annoying hard hitters and stupid on-hit effects, you need to have perfect card those, so definitely run 4. You could run 3, I guess, because this deck doesn't have that much draw power, but I run 4. For the Grade 2 lineup, I run 4 Blaster Blade. One of them is SP, even though it looks like the trial deck one, but it's SP. I run 4 because I want to ride this card as fast as possible at the Grade 3 ride, and I want to, like, even if I don't ride this one, I can still ride Blessed Dark, but I'd rather ride this one because it's a Royal Paladin, and if I ride Blessed Dark and use Vanguard Brace effect, I can't use the triggers because you need a Royal Paladin unit on the field for that. That's why I run 4. Because if you boost with Vanguard Brave and you hit something, you can get your other cards you need for its effects. And if you run 4, it's more likely to have 2 copies of this card in your hand. So, and besides that, it has a really nice Vanguard effect. When you ride it, you can counter +2 and retire anything you want. So it's a good card. Next I run 3 Blessed Arcs. Only run 3 because I don't want to ride it, and yeah, I only use this card for its effect for if this Lord Blaster. That's like the only reason I run 3 of this card, because most of the time one of them gets damage checked, so you still got 2 left. So also, like, most of the time I get this card, either this card or this Lord Blaster with Angle Brace effect, because I never seem to draw one in my hand at the beginning, but that's me. So if you run, you could run 4, I guess, like 4/4. But the reason I don't run 4 is because I have this card is my deck, Starcraft Trumpeter. This card is essentially Blaster Dark or Blaster Blade, so that's why I run Starcraft Trumpeter. I guess you could switch this card out for Blood or Blaster Dark if you like it, but I like this card more, especially since if I get Blaster Dark with Vanguard Brave and then with a Blaster Blade in my hand, I can get it out with this one, or offer it. But yeah, this is a good card. I definitely want to run more than 1, because if you run 2, you get higher chance of riding this card. Especially since this card is like more of a backup. Anyway, like if it's in your hand after you use effect, you can just use it to guard or something else. So that's how I run 1. Next I run 4 Petty Fears. I run 4 because you need, like, hitting 18k is kind of annoying. That's why I run 4 of the 12k beat sticks. This card, like K, has the same effect. Like if you have Lesser Vanguard, this card gains plus 3k, so it becomes 12. So good for early game rushing, and also good for hitting those 18ks. I guess I'll show it at the end of the video how what kind of routes you can make with this deck, but I definitely recommend running 4, because hitting 18k is really good. And for the grade 3 lineup, I run 3 just Lord Blaster. One of them is SP, because I really like the full pattern of the SP more than the turbo version, and I build it. If I didn't build it, I wouldn't buy it, but that's me, because it's a really expensive card right now. But more like the reason I run 3 is because you can surge it out with Vanguard Brave, and after you effect, this card's pretty much dead in your hand because it's like a 10k beat stick. So yeah, that's why I run 3. Next I run 2 King of Knights Alfred. I run 2 because, like, you can always use this effect in the rear guard, so like a Skull to rear guard, use effect, get Blaster Blade out, or Marin, or Toypool, anything you want. And so you can get boosters out, Blaster Blade, and even if you have to ride this card, like in the worst situation out there, it's still a good Vanguard. So definitely, like, you could run, I guess you could run 1 and run on Cancel Lot instead of the other one, but I really don't like Cancel Lot, so that's the reason why I run 2. And next I run 2 Palamedes. The reason why I only run 2 is because you have Petty Fear, and like 18k is a new magic number, and 23, but hitting 23 in the rear guard is pretty hard, so that's why I'm running 2 Palamedes. And like I said, I will show you like some of the rows you can make with this deck, like why I run all the Petty Fears in case. Like, this card is 12, so it can hit this Lord Blaster. This is 18, like this, if any booster, will hit for 18 at least. But if you put like something like Toypool behind it, it will hit for, it can hit for 21. So that's also nice, especially against something like Spectral Duke Dragon or stuff like Narakamis. Palamedes and Toypool will hit for 22, so you can hit your Lord Blaster opponent's Lord Blaster for magic numbers, so that's also nice. And yeah, everything with Toypool behind it or Marin can hit for 18, because these are all 10ks and K is 10k as well. So I guess that's a nice addition to the deck. So in a way, like, this deck is, I guess this deck's pretty decent. Like, the only downside to this deck is that it doesn't plus that much as Gold Paladins, and that 12k is really easy to hit. Like, that's like the only bad thing about this deck, but the extra critical is kind of nice. Because if I did explained already, like if you have the both blasters out in the field, when this card attacks, they both suck. He sucks both cards in the soul. You can put both cards in the soul, and it gains plus 20k, and he gains continuous 2k and 1 critical. So, like, your opponent's at 3 damage, attack, and you get a critical, you win. If he lets it through, that's why. So it's kind of a pressure card, I guess. You pretty much can keep your opponent on 4 or 3 damage and pressure them. But besides that, it isn't as good as Overlord the End. But I guess it's kind of even the Phantom Lesser Overlord, because that deck pluses more than this one, and can give an earlier game cross ride. Like if you can't guess the effective of this deck is pretty bad. So yeah. Well, that pretty much concludes the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions, just put it on the comments below, and be sure to hit the subscribe button if you like our videos, and bye.